Good morning. We had one heck of a thunderstorm last night. Actually, early this morning. Woke me up at 3:45, 4 o'clock. It was beautiful. Thunder, lightning, everything. It was quite a show. And I finally got to sleep back at 4:30 and up at 5:30. But I thought I'd take you for a short tour of my experimental yard this year. And you'll have to excuse the video. I'm a still photographer and still learning video with my camera. I have a gimbal, but I haven't learned to use it yet, so please bear with me. Let me switch over. This is my experimental yard this year. I let it grow fallow and cut paths to walk. And I did this to encourage the natural flowers and weeds, if you think they are weeds. And if you can hear it, yes, that is walking on sponges. Well, that's what it sounds like. But I have paths that I can walk. And, well, that tree, I'm trying to bring down some dead branches. You'll see the rope hanging up, going up to the top and pulling them down so they don't fall on my head while I'm walking out here with my grandkids. But I let it grow fallow. And that's all the higher the grass has grown this year. Wow, that was really, sound like a robot, didn't it? No, this is it. That's all the higher it grew. So I thought, why am I cutting it every 5 days to keep it 1 inch or 2 inches tall when that's it? And I think it looks beautiful. I can walk around my property. There's our fire pit area that we enjoy. My wood splitting area, which has been a little neglected. And as you can see, I trim, but I leave the natural flowering plants go because the bees are still very active. All the wood here was from a tree taken down and placed, and a lot of work. I moved them all by hand. And our strawberries that are still producing, and our marigolds, and our butterfly plants, and our area where we feed the birds. They love it here. Give it to them every 2 days. If I give them every day, they, as you can see, they kind of leave what they don't really like. But if you leave it go for a day or two, they will clean it up. My old van that I use for parts, and as a clubhouse for the kids and the grandkids. My wife and grandson have slept out there several times. And then I did the same here, using the wood from the fallen trees. It's a work in progress. It's going to take years for me to get it where I want, but I'm in no hurry. I plan on being around for a long time. And then the front yard is the same way. I have paths that take me along the tree line. And I'm planting flowers. Still got some weeding to do in the back. I'll let some new trees grow. That was only about 1 foot high last year. Now, the next homeowner, 20 years from now, will have a beautiful tree there. In our front yard, there's paths. There's Old Glory flying 24/7, 365. And once again, this is all the higher the grass grew. So why do we cut it? Why do we cut it? Why do we think we have to change nature? I don't know. We second year for our black-eyed Susans. Not bad. I'm composting here so I can spread it out next year and make a big bed. Preparing these as compost for next year. Not sure what we're going to plant there. Recycled some old tires that I had used into hosta bedding. And then our fence that is shrinking every year because it's rotting, so I just move it back. At one time it went almost to the driveway. In the spring we had beautiful flowers come up in the grass. But I think it's beautiful. I don't see a reason to cut the lawn. Now, in the back I do cut it a little shorter because our grandson and I, we have a catch and we have things that we do in the backyard and we have family. So I do keep it mowed there. But why do we mow acres and acres and acres of yard that we just look at? The wildlife love the higher grass. We've had rabbits. We've had deer. We have fox, squirrels, chipmunks, which I don't care for, but they love it too. And I think I'll do it again next year. And then I have my natural fencing. We had trees come down and trees rot. So I intertwined them and made a wooden fence all along the property. It's a little overgrown. Because of the tick problem, I won't go in there till this fall after a good hard freeze, and I'll cut it back 4 feet. And then it took all season to grow this way. But the flowers, for the birds, for the animals, this is what they need. This is what God intended. He didn't intend us to make yards and lawns. Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the garden suffered a little this year. It was just too unpredictable. Too wet, too dry, too hot, too cold. But that's a little tour. Let me know what you think. Am I crazy for letting it grow? Should I have mowed it all year long? Wasted the energy? Wasted the gasoline? Wasted my time? Or do you think it's a good solution and more people should do it? Actually, I found a site on YouTube that there's a term for this. I think it's called prairie gardening. I thought I invented it. Who knew? Well, as usual, I'd like to wish you a wonderful day. And God bless. And God bless America. Goodbye.